When I was running my agency, I spent the first few years creating lead magnets. They basically went nowhere. I mean, these were guides that we spent tons of time on, detailed ebooks, and maybe got like 30 downloads if we were lucky, but zero meaningful prospects from any of them. Then I discovered something that changed everything. Over the next decade, I scaled that agency to nearly 50 employees, and this one shift is how I created content that became a source of consistent six-figure projects. The key was I stopped creating content in isolation and started turning my existing clients into my marketing team. And it didn't just generate leads, it transformed how prospects saw us in the market. I'm Kurt Schmidt, founder of Schmidt Consulting, and I help creative marketing and software development agencies grow their businesses without losing their sanity. And if you've ever felt like your content is screaming into the void while competitors somehow get all the visibility, this strategy is going to change how you think about marketing entirely. Most agency content follows the same predictable pattern. You spend weeks crafting the perfect ebook or guide and then launch it with the excitement of a kid on Christmas morning. And then nothing. Crickets. The problem isn't your content, it's that you're creating in isolation, when hoping people will magically discover and trust whatever you've made. Successful agencies have flipped this entire process upside down. Instead of creating content and hoping for an audience, they're building an audience while creating the content. One agency I worked with was struggling to get traction on their digital transformation playbook. Great content, zero visibility. Then they tried something different. Instead of launching it quietly, they involved their past clients in the creation process. That playbook went from ghost town to generating half a dozen high-value leads and more work with their current clients. So how does this actually work? It is beautifully simple. Step 1, create valuable content. Could be an ebook, video series, mini course. Don't polish it to perfection. Just get it to about 80% done. Now, send it to past or current clients or both, but not as a finished product. Ask for their professional input. Hey, I'm working on this guide for agencies like yours. Would you mind taking a look and sharing your thoughts? Step 3, when they respond, and most will because you're asking for their expertise, not trying to sell them something, you'll get incredible insights that can make your content actually useful. And if they don't respond, you still win. You can follow up later with a finished piece, thanking them for their time and sharing the final version. And if you set this up right, you can even get quotes from the clients who do engage. Suddenly your content isn't just my thoughts on digital marketing, it's my business's guide to featuring insights from client A, B, and C. And here's where the multiplier effect kicks in. When you have client quotes or businesses, you can tag those when you post it to LinkedIn or when you share it, and you just get even more traction. Their network sees that they contributed to your content. You're borrowing their credibility while also giving them visibility. It's win-win that most agencies never think to create. A marketing agency I consulted with used this approach for their small business growth toolkit. They got insights from 8 clients, featured quotes from 6 of them, and then when they posted on LinkedIn tagging those clients, that post got 40 times more engagement than their usual content. Those clients started sharing it with their networks. Suddenly, this agency had to access 8 different professional networks, all vouching for their expertise. Now, you're probably thinking this sounds a lot like relationship management. It doesn't have to be complicated. Start small, pick 5 or 10 clients you have good relationships with. Heck, even just pick one. Create one piece of content, maybe a simple checklist or a short guide related to the work you've done for them. Send a personal email. Don't use some fancy email sequence, just be human. I'm putting together a resource based on some of the challenges I've been helping clients solve. Since you've dealt with this firsthand, would you mind taking a quick look and sharing your thoughts? Most clients will either meaningfully engage or politely decline. Both responses are valuable. The ones who engage become part of your marketing team. The ones who don't, well, they at least know that you're creating this content, and that in itself is a plus. And don't overthink the follow-up. A simple thanks for your input goes a long way, including them in the final version, tagging them when appropriate, and watching your content's reach multiply. This strategy does something bigger than just improving your lead magnets. It transforms how clients see your relationship with them. Instead of being the agency they hire for projects, you become the agency that values their expertise and includes them in industry conversations. That's a much stickier relationship. One agency owner told me this approach helped them realize which clients truly valued their partnership versus those who just saw them as vendors. The clients who engaged with the content creation were the same ones who referred new business and renewed contracts without a lot of negotiation. Look, creating content that actually generates leads isn't about having the biggest marketing budget or the fanciest design. It's about leveraging the relationships you've already built to create something genuinely valuable. Now, my challenge for you this week, pick one piece of content you've been meaning to create or dust off an old one that didn't get a lot of traction, get it to about 80% done, reach out to 3 past clients and ask for their input. Don't overthink it, just try the approach. You'd be surprised how eager people are to share their expertise when you ask the right way. I'm Kurt Schmidt, and if this gave you a new perspective on content marketing, hit the subscribe button and, all the other buttons for more practical agency growth strategies. Thanks for watching, and remember, your best marketing team might be already on your client list. We'll see you next time.